What's good, man? I'm back with another reaction video, and this time we reacting to another No Jumper video, man. This is Bricc, baby. Adam 22 and Lush sitting down having a conversation about 4 Extra X4 and the beef. I heard it was over a bride. Let's see what they talking about, though.
Allegedly 4 Extras and an X4.
Wack was the first.
Wag was definitely the first person to tell me, but I haven't talked about it on camera yet.
Online.
I wanted to keep it low key, but it turns out that's not possible because Wag's going to talk about it no matter what. But it would appear that that X4 and 4 Extras have some kind of issue. We're still getting to the bottom of what that might be. I don't really have any reason to think that the 4 Extras arrest was related to this, but it would appear that there's trouble in the 40s.
Man, it's crazy how like Adam can sit up, get information about actual gangbangers and how they into it inside of their neighborhood and be able to like talk about it on a platform. Like, it's crazy as hell. When y'all think about it, like, I don't know how old some of y'all is, but like when you think about how the gangsters used to be back in the day, don't take no pictures of me, you know what I mean? Don't bring no video cameras around me or nothing like that. Don't be posting me on no social media shit or nothing. Like, to where it's at right now, this is why people say it's over with.
In addition to that, it's being said that X4 is being summoned to the hood and that they are basically, some people are claiming that they want to put him off the hood. Now, I don't know if this is 100% true or not, but it does appear somewhat reputable. There's people talking. Spody Face talked about it on.
Spody Face definitely talked about it on Rich Trapper, though. I heard him and Rich Trapper's audio the other day. I think Aunt Hefe played it. Then I went to Rich Trapper, listened to the whole audio or whatnot. He did say it. They DPing and putting people off for like all this other stuff. When is people gonna start getting put off their hood for the shit that they doing or bringing to social media, though? Why do Wack know?
I heard a whole lot of emotion in that shit. I heard jealousy and emotion at the end of the day from one of the sides. Whoever started the conversation about who's getting more money, who's more viral, or who's your cousin been rapping for 3 months and you mad that he's a bigger rapper. Let's stop there. He's not a bigger rapper than X4 by a long shot. You get what I'm saying? Like,
it's tough to say. You got one song.
Well,
basically one song.
Bricc picking sides.
X4
by
is
a long shot. He's not a better. So you can't say that he's a better rapper than X4 already.
I think X4 has more of a solid base. We don't know what song 5 is going to look like from 4 Extras. We don't know if he could keep the attention going.
But this song was released on a 5 million subscriber platform, so to get 100 and some thousand views the first day and all that, you can't tell the real numbers. That needed to come out on 4 Extras platform in order to read the real numbers for that.
That's
video.
fair. And to be
That ain't fair. The whole analogy is crazy. You can't say numbers is real or fake based off of what platform it was on. What it is he was actually given to a broader audience of people who may not be fully tapped into 4 Extras like that, but they know about him from No Jumper. Bricc, you like, wait, hating, cut.
be fair, X4 has a lot of songs on his YouTube channel that have 1 million+ views.
Yeah, like, no,
Damn.
X4 is one of the most respected
Well, Adam answered it right then and there, Bricc.
rappers in Los Angeles by a significant
They
margin, undeniably. But also, for 4 Extras to even get in the position to have his first drop be on No Jumper, you got to give him some credit for that.
That's cool too. But then you open up DistroKid. I'm just saying your choice of words was very biased towards your cousin. You get what I'm saying? If you open up your distro right now or wherever they uploading the music and just see numbers.
If we do the monthly listener check right now, I'm pretty sure X4 is coming on top. Yeah.
So
no, like, yeah.
At the end of the day, if that was what all of this was about, there's no way to summon somebody to a hood for a put off. That's how you feel. That's opinionated and emotional. And then he doesn't bring hood issues to the internet, is what he said in the first place, right? He don't respect the hood issues on the internet. Why would you talk about this hood issue that's all over the internet? And from what other people are rambling, like Wack 100, the allegations that he's putting on the situation, people shouldn't really be talking about that if Wack 100 is telling 35% of the truth.
don't bring your hood business to the internet. Forresters didn't even talk about talking to his homeboys offline about hood stuff and hood politics and stuff like that if they homeboys. So the fact that it's here at the internet, Bacc is talking about it, we talking about it, Bricc talking about it, Adam and them talking about it, is making the whole situation look crazy, but at the same time, it's adding gasoline to it because now everybody twisting it up and adding their own little spin to it.
It sounds like jealousy from one end. You get what I'm saying? And that's what started it, because what homies compare who's more viral, who getting more money. Like,
it's not supposed to matter.
Why would that even if that was a conversation, how could that escalate?
And it's crazy just because they're both not at some like crazy huge level of success. They're both like well on their way. I think it was the same day that this alleged incident between them. There's people online saying that there were shots fired. We don't know.
We don't. That's not even what. Yeah.
We would never talk about such a thing. Yeah. But there's people saying that same day.
How is that information on the internet? This is crazy.
Forrest just calls me.
That's cop shit.
I pick up right away. He asked me, "Who went more viral on your platform, me or X4?" I said, "Probably you." I realized right away X4 is with him, and that this is like they're having a heated conversation about this. Now, obviously, there was that viral moment with X4 where he like went silent when I asked him about the shooting on camera.
But this is just one platform he's talking about.
No, but also, but to answer that question,
who has gone more viral on No Jumper? For extras, like all kinds of shit. We've done so much more content together than me and X4. So it's fair to say that he's of course gone much more.
For extras is.
Plus, I think X4 been locked up for a minute, like, and then when he got out, he really was kind of like under the radar for real. Like as far as like the social media hitting podcasts and stuff like that. So Four Extra have been able to like spread his wings on it, but before Four Extra, it was X4. I mean, it's just Four Extra's time right now.
It's way more viral, way more like in the current algorithm, but X4 is
two different lanes.
X4 is way more respected as a rapper.
Yeah, like he's not a YouTuber, so it's like, what are we talking about? Who went more viral on a YouTube platform? X4 is not going booking interviews every 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, totally. Okay, Lupe just texted me and said that she has a message from 4 Extras right here. So.
People on Vernon Avenue, you know it is off the back. On Vernon Avenue, nigga, I'll be back on the dead homies. Animal will be back on Vernon Avenue, I'll be back up out of this bitch. On the dead homies, you supposed to get on the air. I'm going to tear the up and come out here and tear them butts around. On the dead homies, I'll be back. I'm the 2700 giving hill. Cause bitch, when I get out there, I'm gonna give hill. Off the back, I'm gonna give hill. Bitch, I'll be back soon. On the dead homies, Vernon Avenue, or nothing. Neighborhood, bro.
You know what's crazy though? This is just on a whole nother note. I bet you people in there actually get he probably in there giving people a lot of fades right now. Like, if anything, Forrest is gonna make sure y'all don't say nothing crazy about him in this county trip this time. Ain't gonna be no stories.
That's a lot of Vernon Avenue. He sends his love and the video. Okay.
Shouts to 4 Extras. Free that guy. Come home.
Free all the Crips. God damn.
Please. You gotta stop going to jail, gang.
For real, right?
It's like, if I was him, I have like an ounce of heroin in my ass and an ounce of crystal in my ass every day. If I'm finna go kick it in the hood and I know that they're taking me to jail for kicking it with the Crips, and my PO is on my ass and I'm still gonna do it, I'd be the richest nigga in the world.
You just want to put stuff in your butt.
Nah.
Clearly.
Yeah, that was a little wild. I understand that one break.
A $800 ounce of heroin on the streets is worth $30,000 in that motherfucker.
3 knuckles deep.
Yeah. Anything to fill your booty up.
Trapping it out.
Hey, I respect it. But there's a lot of speculation going on online about exactly what's taking place between these two. It seems like bad. We shouldn't discuss it.
Would you feel like it?
You already didn't discussed it though, like if that's a word, but you already didn't talked about it. You do kind of like throw stones and then like hide your hand. You know what I mean? Like you get shit started, but then you like, oh, I didn't get that started. We already talked about it, but I don't think we should be discussing it.
It kind of like it's kind of like a weird place for any of us to be in, because these are both good friends of yours, right? So it's like,
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Previously, I was talking to Forresters a lot more. I hate the idea that I'm going to have to choose sides in this.
No, you're not.
Good. That would be great.
Maybe not.
Why would you have to choose sides? Man, that's some sucker shit, Adam. Come on, man. Like, you ain't got to choose sides in this. Let them do what they're going to do. You stay out of it. What the hell would you have to choose a side for?
Somebody got to sit them down and talk to them. And it's probably too far for talking, but it's like two stars can coexist in the area. Like, why does it matter who's more viral when y'all both shining the light on y'all hood?
I also want to point out, I know the X4, just to be objective, X4 did purchase the LLC for Off the Back.
Yeah.
But just because you purchase an LLC doesn't mean that people can't say that.
Which he responded to on his story because everybody was saying that.
He did what he did. He filed the paperwork. He put whatever in his name, LLC. Somebody told him to do that, though. It just reminded me of when Whack 100 actually took the name Death of the Clout Chaser from Chuck. At the end of the day, I said Whack told him to do it, but it just reminded me of that.
He said LLC first, then I can get the copyright.
You get it trademarked afterwards, correct? But that's like a whole process.
So, and also to speak, if you was gonna choose sides and you gonna choose for extra side, which I'm not telling you not to choose sides, you've already drew a line in the sand lightweight if it's that serious, because for the past couple of days you've been dealing with
X4.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not picking sides with either of them.
But what I'm saying is, when emotions get involved, it's like, it's like if you got to pick sides, that means you can't kick it with one of them.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I fuck with both.
Yeah, stay your ass out of it.
You got to fuck with both of them, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I do too. So that's why I'm like, I'm going to stay in the middle. I just hate the fact that, because I went through this, and Nipsey and everybody, like, bro, let's not go through this. Like, people can all be the top niggas in their hood, bro. There shouldn't be no fighting over that.
Now
we supposed to grow together. You supposed to try to run up $1 million. He supposed to run up $1 million. I'm supposed to put $2 million together, nigga, and show out.
Who said who was more viral than the other? That's probably the person who really got the little underlying animosity, regardless if it's 4Extra or X4. Who started bringing up numbers and who viral and who doing what?
And just to give clarity, like for all the people that might not be super hip to this, that aren't like, because other platforms have already reported on this, it's safe to say, and they put this on their Instagram stories. This fool X4 posted a response to something that X4 or 4Extras had posted with his face whacked out, which basically means if you've been locked up before, that basically means like you're no good anymore, whether it's because you're a snitch or this or that. X4 responded saying, hey, like as soon as he posted me whacked out, which like I ain't no motherfucking snitch, it's all bad after this, so like the gloves are off. And that's why he wound up posting an edit of a pic with him and 4Extras lady in it or whatever, and that's kind of what perpetuated shit to where it's at right now.
And people calling in saying that he's all bad. It's like you got to produce the paperwork before you say that this dude is all bad. All bad in what sense? Because if anything, however it's going, if somebody's standing up for themselves and not going for no type of extortion or bullying, you can't say that he's all bad.
So X4
is just an overlook. I'm not trying to get in their politics.
He's got certain people summoning him for the put off. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that that's not happening, that he's not showing up, he's not doing this, that he's going to take the position of, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I ain't going to show up and get my ass beat. So where does that go from here? He's still going to say he's from the hood, right?
Who's summoning him for a put off?
Spody Face, right?
Hey, well, he's in prison in Arizona.
Wait.
He said his homies is calling X4. Come on, Bricc, stop playing crazy. You heard it. He said that his homies is calling X4 to bring his little ass back to the hood to get his put off. That's what he said. Now, if it's an official put off or not, I don't know. But I'm just repeating what the hell Spody Face said from the pen.
Oh, and I don't know the internals like that, but I don't know, are they from the same clique? Are they from the same?
What I'm saying is, you can summon him for a put off, I guess. I mean, he got pulled, so shit. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, is this a put offable offense? I think they from two sides of the hood.
That's what I was
dark
saying.
in the park. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot that come in. I don't want to get, like I said, I don't want to go knee deep into their politics, but at the end of the day, now if it's some underlying conditions that we don't know about and it's DPable offenses that transpired in the last couple of weeks, then hey, but from the convo that we had, that we heard with Rich Trapper and Spody Face,
I told y'all he heard that shit.
he said that every time that he in the hood, X4 don't come to the hood. So if he been all bad, why, money shouldn't be able to keep you away from being put off.
According to Spody Face, Bricc, you heard the conversation. He was lining the pockets of some of the reputables from that neighborhood, just like other busters that been allowed to run around, and suckers and snitches been allowed to run around certain people. Like, hey, nah, don't press him right now. We getting that bag with cuz. You feel what I'm saying? Don't act like that ain't what Spody Face said. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I think Bricc was doing a lot of defending, but at the end of the day, man, we shouldn't be able to talk about this whole entire situation about Spody Face, X4, and 4 Extra online like this and know these type of details, or these type of details shouldn't even be being brought to the internet. So what happens is somebody done told somebody something, and as people begin to regurgitate or repeat the story, they add other little stuff into it, and it's just becoming a mess, man. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this, though. Y'all already know what it is. Ruler Gang.